The big thing that I never thought of since I was wee was that I didn't want a 9-to-5 job, and to have a job like this, you're not sitting in an office 9 to 5 writing reports and that sort of thing. You're always out and about doing things. It's a different thing day to day that we do. Like so today I can be looking at the work that we've done over the winter and making sure that the volunteers are okay. Every day there might be a different problem comes along. There might be a storm and we need to fix the roads, or there may be sheep out in the neighbouring estate and we need to get them back. It's very difficult to plan a day. Well, what we're standing amongst is one of the deadwood centres that we did over last winter. It's to try and create more deadwood in the forest. The way that the forest's been managed in the past, there isn't an awful lot of deadwood in the forest. So what we've got here is a tree that's been pulled over by a turf winch, just simulating a naturally windblown tree, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference really. The purpose for doing this, as well as having the deadwood in the forest with the fallen tree, is to have the bare ground for capercaillie. If they've got the opportunity to come here and they can dust bathe here rather than going to a track, it helps them. I live in one of the flats of Forest Lodge. It's an old hunting lodge. We're in one of the flats there. There's volunteers that are in one of the flats as well, and then all the offices. So it's a very busy place. Living on site, and it has its pros and cons, as you can imagine. You don't really feel that you're ever off work. In the evening you tend to just go through or check your emails or things like that. If you wanted to, you could just be working all the time. My family enjoy being here tremendously.
Bye, Jordan.
Stepson Jordan, he loves the place and he's out and about helping whenever he can. It's a really unique place to live, and we all know that we're very lucky to be living here. It's fantastic, you can just roll out of bed and you're there, you're at work. This is an area, until the mid-80s it was just a ditch in part of the forest, and it was dammed up. And a bit of a wet area has been created, as we can see, just for dragonflies really, just to try and add another habitat into the forest and benefit something else. So since the mid-80s, and it's come away, it's looking fantastic. We've got all this nice horsetail in here for the dragonflies and damselflies. It's a really nice spot this, and although we're quite close to the road, and you just need to take a walk down this walkway, and you could be anywhere really. You come down here early in the morning, you really get the place to yourself, and the lights is always fantastic as well. I always imagine sitting out here with a deck chair and a paper on a Sunday morning, you can just get away from everyone. The walkway took maybe 3-4 weeks at the most to build. It's projects like this that we tend to be given as a project, just we need a walkway here, just go away and do it, and we're given the freedom just to come up with a design and then just make sure it's okay and then just go ahead and do it. I feel passionate about the place, well, not just Abernethy but the Cairngorms and the whole area, and being brought up in it. I know how lucky I am. I've done little bits and pieces working in national parks in South Africa and Tanzania and places, and fantastic experiences, and it's shown me what places around the world are like. And I think Abernethy and the Cairngorms has got to be the best place in the UK to work. This place is unique, and it's a very difficult place to leave.